So, right, so I'm live now. Bit later today. Been a bit busy day for me indoors, doing a load of catching up on things on my computer, sorting things out like you do. I took me walking sticks, or my crutches back to Age Concern. So I've finished with all the accessories now. I've got no Zimmer frame anymore. The potty thing. Now I've got rid of the sticks. So I'm totally back to normal, but not 100%. That's what I tell the wife anyway. Steve, you're a top man, and you're the man I want to say a big thank you for, which I will mention in a moment. Big shout out for you, Steve. So guys, Thursday, market day here on Camposol. Now I'll be honest, when I went past this morning about 8 o'clock, it didn't look like a lot there. I mean, maybe later on, maybe more stalls turn up, I don't know. But today, it did look a little bit lax. And also I noticed the fish and chip shop. Now it's the old butcher shop. It's been taken over. It's been having some decorations going on. So it looks like the fish and chip shop. I haven't got a date. I don't know who they are, but I know that's what's happening there. It's going to be a fish and chip shop. When it is, I don't know, unless somebody else knows. But I don't know the date. But I would imagine it's going to be quite soon. So, first of all, temperature. At the moment, it's 29. And I can safely say I think it is 29. It is pretty hot. As you can, anyway, I'm going to turn it around now because you can't see it. So I don't know if you can see that. So it's another cloudy day, unfortunately, and it looks like, just had a quick snippet there from John, it's hotter in the UK than it is here, which is nuts, isn't it? But I mean, you know, it's still pretty warm out there, I'll be honest. The humidity whacks up the temperature as well. But today it's sunny, cloudy, but you can probably hear it on the mic. It's got a nice cool wind, so it's nice being sat under the shade here and not sat out on that hot sun, because you can see it's sunny out there, but obviously it is cloudy as well. So today's temperature is 29. I've got to give a big shout out. Steve, he was the man straight in there. Steve contributed to the coffee fund. Most appreciated, Steve. It all helps, so don't forget, guys, if you want to put some money in the pot in the coffee fund, you please do. It's, if you don't know where the link is, the link's below the video in the description. There's a link there. It just helps me out a little bit. Anyway, today's topic, and it's from Robbie. Now Robbie has asked, now obviously he watches a lot of my videos, because when I first come here, about a year after I've been here, I did say to people, when we get a lot older, and I mean a lot older, I can't believe I'm coming up to my 70s soon, but I think when we get in our 80s, when the place that we're at now may be too much for us, I don't know. I did say we might move, but not far along the coast. So Robbie's topic question was, I know you were thinking about moving to the coastal area not far from where you are now. Am I still moving? Good question that, Robbie. And I'll be honest, at the time, like I said, I think because we thought when we get in our 80s, the place is going to be too big for us to look after, you know, all about the maintenance side of it. And there'll be a couple of old dodgeries anyway. Even though I've had my hip done, I've no doubt by then I'll probably have my other hip done. But you've got to think of these things as you get older. You know, the place that I was thinking about moving to was called Isla Plana. Now, if you get the Costa Calida, for people that live here, if you get the Costa Calida, I'm doing a write-up about Isla Plana, because it's a lovely little fishing village. To me, Isla Plana reminds me of an old Cornish fishing village, sort of. Because it's got a bit of a mixture there. What I love about Isla Plana, it's not too overpopulated sort of thing. Obviously in the summer with the tourists it gets really busy. It's got some lovely sandy beaches. It's also got some rocky beaches, but it's got lots of little coves, and one of those coves Just reminds me of a Cornish village that I used to go to, and it Mousehole, if that rings a bell with anybody. Mousehole reminds me of that sort of place. But yeah, I mean, I've just done a write up for it. It'll be out next month's October issue. Is the planner, and one of the things I didn't realise as you drive in, is the planner. There's a sharp bend. A lot of diving people seem to go here, and it's diving into a cave. Now, I thought the cave went out into the sea, but apparently, I mean, it does go out into the sea, but also the cave goes inland quite a way. And I'm talking about 2 or 3 kilometres, probably even further. There's a little map on there. Everything's in Spanish, but no, sorry, there is a little bit on English as well. I mean, the main thing it does say, you got to be a fully experienced diver, especially a cave diver, because there are 2 plaques up on the wall where obviously people have died. It's something I would never do. But I know the day that I went there, there's a lot of people. I couldn't even get down there. It's right down into the cave part, pretty dark. I suppose they had torches and that. He wouldn't have got me in there, but there's quite a few people there doing it, so I can only presume there must be some sort of diving club or group that do these things. But that's just one part of it. But obviously, if I'd moved to Isla Plana, that would be the last thing on the list. But I mean, they got loads of apartments up on the hill there, and I can remember doing a property a long time ago, and it was lovely. It's a sort of property I thought I could move into that, because you had you come out your bedroom, you had a balcony, but you had a sea view. But now Robbie was saying, would I still be moving? And at the present moment, I probably won't be. I think what I would probably do, if we got too decrepit, is I would probably buy a smaller place on Camposol, because I think at that age, 80 or 90, that's of course if you live that long. But I think by then I would know so many people here moving away to a different area, which I don't really know. I mean, I know it's not far from Camposol, but Camposol wouldn't be in its area, if you get what I mean. So the doctors would be different. I don't know anybody in Isla Plana, thinking about it. So I mean, that's 2 things I wouldn't be happy about. I don't think, moving away from people I don't really know. And I've known a couple of people that have moved thinking life would be better. I knew especially an old couple. They had a problem with the steps, and obviously here most of the properties do have a lot of steps, and we got huge amount of steps. And they moved to a place down near Marmignol. It's supposed to be all level, on one level, but the only thing was, it was like a holiday area. So in the summer, yeah, lots of people were about, but in the winter it was dead. There was nobody about. They felt so isolated. They've moved back to Camposol, and they bought another property. So all that expense, yeah. So I would say probably Robbie. I won't be moving now, but I'll probably move into a smaller property on Camposol, mainly because I'd rather be with my friends around me. Also, the doctors and things like that on my doorstep, really. I haven't got far to go. I mean, at the moment, I've only got to walk out the door, or I'm in the little mini supermarket here within about a minute. The doctors, probably down the hill, we're talking probably 5 minutes, probably 3 hours in the doctors anyway, but we joined the private health doctors now as well, so a little bit further to walk. Also, I mean, another thing, you've got to think about is transportation. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but on Camposol they've got a community bus. They call it the Campo bus. Now, they would pick me up, take me down to the doctors and the supermarket. So, yeah, I think, I could cope. I think I won't be moving away from Camposol, not unless something really major for some, like we all got chucked out of Spain. If we all got chucked out of Spain, yeah, I'll go back to the UK. I can't really see if, like, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't be moving anyway, that's for sure. I'll probably be, you know, I'm not going to say we're not be moving from the place we are at now. And I don't want anybody asking me, oh, sure, I'll buy your place off you, because it ain't up on the market. We got a lot of work to do still here. And going back to the steps, what we have been doing round the back where the carport is, we put a ramp in. Obviously, that was before my hip and that. And we're also doing a big ramp or a pathway leading from the front down to, if you see it here, it'll be leading down to there. And so we're going to try and keep everything on one level then. And possibly the plan is that we'll probably end up living in the basement area. But anyway, that's a few years off yet. So, have I been gassing for long enough? I think so. Oh, I've got 36 in the house, which is top, people. Could do with a couple more likes. Come on. With all that gabbling. Now, tomorrow I'm talking about, ain't got a clue, but don't forget, tomorrow is Fish and Chip Friday. Now, last week we had fish and chips, but we had it out of a packet. We didn't actually go, we didn't go to the Black Ball or Cats or the golf club does it. I mean, they're all doing it now, and can't believe, obviously, when the fish and chip shop opens, we're probably going there as well, test them out. But I've got a feeling we'll probably be having pizza. So it'd be Pizza Friday at the Matthews house, but everybody else will be having fish and chips. So that's today's chat. I mean, I've got, you know what, I've got, I ain't even read yesterday's comments yet on my chat yesterday. I must read them, because no doubt there were some comments in there that I haven't written down yet. But I've already got stuff. But I don't, if you've got anything you want me to chat about, guys, please do. I've got stuff now going into 2 weeks' time. So obviously people like it. So I'm going to keep doing this. I've got 35 now. So anyway, as I always say, I'm going to say adios, amigos. I'll be talking about something a little bit different tomorrow. I don't know what it is. I'll read it. See, I have to write it all down. Keep sitting there straight there. Adios, amigos. Have a great day, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow.